We are doing a beef picadillo. Picadillo. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong or right. I'm sorry if I am saying it wrong. Let me grab the ingredients. It's also time to bring out my favorite meal prep tool, and this has changed the game. I just dropped it, I gotta go get it. Hold on one sec. All right, cool. Rinsed it off, got a little clean, you know. My favorite tool for meal prep, here it comes. It is the Full Star Chopper. This went viral last year, and I was really skeptical of it at first because I thought, okay, another stupid viral tool. Like, how many of these are there? And I tend to not really be somebody to buy things because they're like a trendy new tool. But this thing was worth it all, and it's not even that expensive. And it makes meal prepping so easy. I'm obsessed. So we're gonna use this for our pepper. I usually add in my beef first, but I guess I kind of just got so excited to use my chopper because it's so easy that I kind of just skipped it. So this is all it takes. Oh, you know what, I should cut that in half. I think this was $30, maybe less. Look at that, man. I am shaking this thing a lot tonight. Just makes it so easy. It's so good. That's it. Look at that. A chopped pepper for this recipe. So easy to do. And then we got our seasonings that I did earlier. Took me about 5 minutes. Really didn't take long. I think that this is only some garlic and onion powder maybe. There wasn't a lot in that one. Gotta add in our tablespoon of olive oil, which is about that much, I would say. So we got our bell pepper, we got our beef, we got our olive oil, we got our seasonings. I gotta add in these cherry tomatoes. I gotta add in a can of these fire roasted tomatoes. Let's do that next. And then the green onions aren't gonna go in until you eat the recipe fresh. So the thing with freezer meals is you have to incorporate like fresh elements to it. So always like to include some sort of a citrus element so that when you're enjoying them, they're fresh and tasty and they don't necessarily feel mushy and stuff like that, you know? 2 tablespoons from the brine of olives. I don't love olives, but I like them in recipes. And then a 1/2 cup of the green olives. So let's see how messy this becomes. Hopefully not too messy. Let's try though. You can take the time if you want to chop these up, but I am just gonna throw them in there whole. These are pitted as well. You wanna get pitted olives for this recipe. So these are gonna be halved. So I'm gonna do this whole pint, and then I think this one is done. So we've got 3 meals for the week already pretty much finished. All right, I'm gonna go. I feel like I'll take it. I mean, I gotta be honest, some of my knife skills must not be super straight because some of them are like this. But you know, when we're meal prepping, it don't matter. Who cares? We're just gonna look at this little guy. Oh, our dates. So this recipe normally calls for raisins, but because of Whole30, I don't know if you can find unsweetened raisins. I'm using dates. So they're called Medjool dates, and they're so easy to pit. You just pull the pit right out, and then I'm gonna chop them up and stick them in. And it's just like my favorite sweet element when you're doing Whole30. Try a date with peanut butter, like an all-natural peanut butter, and it tastes like a Reese's. And when you haven't had sugar in a while, it tastes like actually like candy. This is like nature's candy. I never really like knew about dates till last year. I mean, I'd heard of them, but I didn't realize how delicious they were. And man, last year when we did Whole30 and I like desperately needed something sweet and not like fruit sweet, but I needed something like sugar sweet even though you're not eating sugar. Oh my gosh. And I saw somebody post about doing dates with all natural peanut butter as like a Reese's cup during Whole30, and we tried it and we went through so many. I wonder if that like counters the experience, but oh gosh, so good. These are so good. So it's the perfect thing during Whole30 to add a sweet element to your dishes. Those are gonna go right in. that is that. So we are done with that recipe. Here's what it looks like on the back side. 3 done, 4 more to go.